because they are incredible teachers. They know exactly what they're talking about. They love the art and the people who work in it. Every one of their students is family to them, and it's incredible to know how much they love every one of us and how much they know about theater. And everything they do is just amazing. Every play, everything is just perfect art.
I think that just because they weren't able to have their own kids, they've really taken their students under their wing. And for me personally, like, they're like my second parents, and they genuinely care about every single one of their students and about their success and their well-being. And they always make sure that we're on top of not only school, but that we're like mentally okay. And they're wonderful people.
I've struggled a lot. And it's hard to confide in sometimes other people. And I didn't want to do theater, and I probably wouldn't have stuck with it if it wasn't for Jan throwing me a bone and giving me a scene for a Shakespeare competition, and to like hook me on that. And I was able to continue on a path, and no matter how low I got, there was someone waiting in her office letting me come and talk to her.
I've watched so many students who can't even make eye contact work with Andy, be exposed to this like confidence building experience, and now they're the most popular ones, and they're able to make friends and be more confident in their other classes as well. We'll have talks with, the psychology teacher and be like, oh, they're a totally different person now. They're raising their hand in class. They have friends that they're going out to lunch with. So that's really exciting to watch them grow that way. And he even said it once where I think it was at like the end of the year banquet. And it was said, we may not have the most, talented kids sometimes, but I guarantee this experience, this group, this tribe, we've saved some lives.
They are two of the most naturally creative people I know, who also, they're deserving of this because they're very creative and naturally talented, but they are also very compassionate, which I think makes theater great. When you're able to connect spirit to spirit. It is very important to Jan and Andy that they tell the story and not just that they entertain and that they touch hearts. I've worked a lot with Jan, both under her as she's directed me as well as collaborating on projects, and her goal has always been people and humanity more than anything else. She doesn't care about accolades. She doesn't care about ticket sales. She cares about her actors and whether or not she touches her audiences. So that's always been really inspiring to me.
They are a power couple who are individually each masters on their own, and then together they can even do greater things. It was so exciting when they got married. It was like, oh yeah, duh, of course you two should be married. And I've known each of them for years separately from each other. In fact, Andy was in my first theater class that I ever taught, and Jan and I did our graduate work together, and we started doing youth theater and a youth performing group together back in the 90s. And it's so fun that we're all still doing so much theater, and to watch the lives and see just on Facebook all the comments of how many lives they're affecting daily still. It's a little miraculous.
Jan and Andy. Jan is definitely Mama Bear. She's the kind of woman that just takes in kids, people, adults, just makes them feel loved and secure and cared for. And Andy is like the big brother. He's the big brother that you never had. He's funny, but he's also kind, and they both have a listening ear that will listen to you for days, hear you out, no matter what's going on in their lives.
They create these spaces in their classroom that of just an environment of fun and of love and acceptance. And I know myself and a lot of my fellow students really feel that energy and that connection there with them.
I've known a lot of people that have taught drama and directed shows. I haven't been in shows, I'm a technical kid, but I have worked under a lot of directors, and I think by far Andy has had the most creativity and connection with his kids, to the point where it just feels like you are in the show and you are part of such a big family. So I think that they should get all the awards in the world for just making you feel like you're at home while doing something you love.
I grew up with Andy and ended up being college roommates. We attended Southern Utah University together, and we ended up being in the same apartment that Jan was in when she attended Southern Utah University. And I remember her giving Andy and I some great advice when we went and started college. She just said, take every single opportunity. When someone says no, you be there to say yes. Always say yes. Work and show them that you're willing to put in the work, and you'll go far and you'll get the most out of your education. I remember the night Andy called me and said, hey, I'm going to propose to Jan, what do you think? And it was awesome that my two best friends were getting married, because I didn't have to worry about organizing when we were gonna hang out next, because they would both be there, because now they would be married.
Andy is my teacher, and he personally has affected me through just letting me know that I can just reach a place that I never thought I could. You know, there's nothing that anyone can't do with their help. He has allowed me to grow and build such a confidence, and I know Jan does the same thing with her students, and so, you know, every experience is a good one.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Andy. You've made a world of difference to every single one of us. Thank you personally for giving me a home and giving me just the world. And thank you.
Hi, second mom and dad. I just want to say thank you so much for all you guys have done for me over the past 3 years. I can never be able to thank you enough for how much you've impacted my life, and I hope you guys know how much I love you and appreciate you.
I love you, Jan and Andy, and you deserve all the awards. Thank you so much for being a part of my life.
No one's more deserving than this power couple, Jan and Andy. Sincerely love you with my whole heart, and I appreciate everything you've taught me so far, and I'm so excited that you're being honored like this, and I think you need to be honored like this every day. I love you.
Congratulations, and I love you so much.
Jan and Andy, you know that I love you, and I'm pretty sure that I express it to you frequently, so you know that I don't think this is a surprise that you're getting this award. You are two of the most brilliantly talented people that I know, but also two of the most Christian people that I know, and that's very important to me, and I know that's very important to you, and that's why this is no surprise to me, and I will love you forever. And Jan, you already know I will be your slave forever, your servant forever, so this doesn't help.
Jan and Andy, I love you so much. I've loved you for years and years, and no one deserves a beautiful star award more than you two beautiful humans.
Jan, Andy, I love you both so much. I am so blessed to get to work with you and to see you guys on a regular basis. You have inspired thousands, and you deserve this award.
I love you guys. Thank you for everything that you've done for me.
I love you. You're the best.
Congratulations, Jen and Andy. Thank you so much for being such amazing teachers and for giving us students the time of day and for letting us know that we're loved.